And we're live. Welcome back, everyone. Isyour6covered. Appreciate you showing up. We're having a lot of fun. Just got back from dinner. And tonight, if you guys did not know, which I'm pretty sure you guys do, tonight's broadcast, live chat, is sponsored by DP Gunworks out of Arizona. So he just tapped. Oh, that's DP Gunworks, Mr. Kenny. Come on over here, buddy. Welcome,
what's up, fellas?
Welcome to getting out of AZ and coming over to NC.
Yeah, what's up all this green stuff out here and this water coming down?
Yeah, it's raining right now. We just got some rain. Hopefully everybody's doing good. We'll wait a few minutes for everybody to show up. Welcome to North Carolina.
North Kakalaki. I made it, folks. It's actually a pretty easy trip. It's a one-way flight for where I'm at, Las Vegas, all the way to out here.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
Up to the Asheville area.
Yeah. Did a rimfire match out here.
We did. We're going to talk about that. Have some fun. So we got the camera back from, we had the Florida boys down here. I don't know if you saw that chat.
Yeah, I saw a little bit of that.
Yep. So
got
they
no reception over there.
We had a whole wall of people back there. The chairs are still there. And it was a lot of fun. These guys went from like 90-degree weather.
Yep.
Came up, and you know what that entailed, because we had to live it, but we're gonna have fun.
Yep.
We had so just so you guys know, we had a team match, and let me grab this paperwork here. This is the Course of Fire. Well, we had the VOD team match put on by Mr. Chris Simmons. I keep wanting to look over here because then I can see the comments, but over here's the camera. Right there. So I have to try to remember that. So if I'm not looking straight at you, I'm looking at your comments. So if you got any questions, comments, concerns, put them down below. But VOD was on Saturday, and it was a team match. You had a chance to shoot with X-Ring.
Yep. Ray was my partner, and yeah, this was hosted by Chris Simmons. So I personally never done a NRL 22X or PRS style match. I've done the NRL 22 back home. It's taken off that way, but there is nothing that extends past 100 yards. So this one was kind of a humbling experience. It's had a good time though.
Yeah, so the before we get into what we did, the NRL matches that you do, you're doing, what do they call it? Option 1. Yeah, which is the shorter one. Yeah. And you guys live in Arizona where you have, and I haven't been to all your ranges, but you got like miles to shoot, right?
I don't understand this. Yeah, there's a bunch of ranges. At least where I'm at, there's about 7 in the area within a 50-mile radius. And when you host these NRL 22 matches, they're only using 100-yard bays. So, I don't know.
Yeah. Well, it makes it nice because it makes it a national thing.
Right.
Which is cool. I like how NRL's doing that, because most ranges throughout the United States are 100 and in for the most part, especially in congested areas or
in a city
city kind of style where you someone trying to buy enough land to make a range is probably $1 billion. But let's head out here and see all these great people. I know you know a lot of these, but we'll start at the top. Start at the top, and it's CJ Johnson came in first place. Welcome. DW and C. Beck. So congratulations, C. Beck, on a huge win.
Yep.
Not only Saturday, but also Sunday. And he says 0.7 because remind me that in a little bit when we get to that match.
Okay.
So we're going to talk VOD right now, and then I'm going to give you a heads up of how awesome Sunday was and everybody out there watching. So it was a lot of fun, but 0.7 was actually a bacon saver. He saved my bacon.
Oh, yeah, he did, huh?
Yeah, so thanks again, Chris. We got CJ Johnson out there, Red Raider Reloading. Thank you. We got Mr. DW in the house. Oh, yeah, we got flannel power going on right now.
Oh, yeah.
All right. If you've ever watched a live chat, hit the thumbs up button. That's what Grand
Thumb says.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right, let's see here. Red Raider, DW, Tim Rink. Sorry, trying to catch up here. Robert Warren's out there. Bravado Racing. I got a chance to shoot with Bravado Racing.
Oh, really? Yeah, he comments on my channel. I appreciate it.
Yeah, he's a nice guy. Let's see. And sometimes his wife watches the channel. His wife watches the channel.
Right on.
I'm trying to learn English still.
So we had a good dinner.
Yeah. A lot of Mexican food was good. So we got Jeffrey out there. He says, planning on coming to VOD for the Punisher, looking for hotel recommendations close to VOD. Just type in hotels in Old Fort. I can't remember what they're called, but I think there's like a Quality Inn and some other stuff out there. Really nice stuff.
Yeah.
Mr. Plus Five, you know him.
Oh yeah, Reagan. What's up, brother?
I've had a chance to meet him quite a few times. He's come out to the fire station when I was working. We go eat lunch.
Yeah, he's good people.
Have a good time. Yeah. Actually got his see that IY60 board over there? He painted that.
Oh, he did. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, well, let's see here. LZ USA, Mr. Lance Hawley's out there. Mr. Les, Mr. Papa's Place.
Papa's Place. What's up, man?
So this is have you've been to North Carolina before or no?
I've been to Alabama. That's about all I've been here.
That's where I was yesterday.
Yeah. So I was in Maxwell, Alabama for a little bit. But no, not in North Kakalaki, nowhere near North Carolina. It's kind of similar to, I mean, I spent a lot of time building railroad out in Kansas. So the way the weather is and everything, man, you got to stack up on your damn algae beds out here, though.
You're just not used to
I'm not used to that stuff.
Right now, if you guys don't know, out here we got the weather started getting really nice.
Yes. Yep.
Until Saturday.
Yeah.
And then everything started blooming. I mean, we got a bazillion trees out here, right? Everything started blooming. It was really nice, and then it got super cold. Well, anyways, all the pollen's in the air, and these guys that aren't used to it are they're having trouble. Actually, it wasn't some of the Florida guys like, what the hell?
Yeah, I was like, what the hell? I experienced 3 seasons in one day. I didn't understand that. It was snowing, then it got rained, then it got freaking hot. Within
yeah, we had
hours.
snow on the way in, so we left. Well, at least I left at like 6, and then I was noticing some stuff hitting the window, and I'm like, oh man, it's gonna be that cold. So it started snowing. Then we were shooting. It was snowing a little bit.
Yep.
And then it started sleet, kind of a sleet, little balls of not snowflakes, but sleet basically. And then the sun would pop out for a second, then it would rain. The wind was all crazy.
Right.
But Mrs. Lima out there, welcome to the show as well. I know Mr. Lima.
Mr. Lima
Watches every once in a while, but I did not know Miss Lima watches as well. So welcome to the show. Welcome. We got Brody Hetland, Greg Turner, and MXJ23. The Crazy Scotsman is out there.
The
Crazy Scotsman. Had a chance to meet him as well.
He's good people.
He's a good guy.
I can't wait to meet him in person one day.
Oh, you haven't met him yet?
Not yet, man. I can't. I was supposed to go to Code Red or something like that. That meet up there, and I got canceled.
Oh, gotcha. Buddy D's got a Daniel Defense Delta 5 Pro and 6 Creedmoor.
Big money.
Yeah,
it's big money.
Let's see. We got West One Spence out there. Kenny told me to Rimex kick butt.
So we'll get into that. See, because he's been running the Rimex for like a lot of matches.
I've got a lot of Rimex matches. See the ones where the numbers are real low?
Yep.
That's fine. That's when I got the Rimex.
Yeah, Rimex is doing good. Now we ran this match as a team match, so we did it a little bit different. We can get into details, but we basically used just one rifle. Me and Ray were using just that one Rimex rifle.
Yep.
I did bring my own as well, but we were looking at the course of fire, and they said that you could run one rifle if you wanted to. So that's what we did. So that rifle that Ray has ran pretty much 2 matches in the same day.
Yeah, for the same day.
Yep.
Seemed to work out well. You guys did good?
Did all right. Honestly, I felt like I shot like crap. I mean, I was dropping points.
That's how I felt.
Yeah, we were dropping points left and right. The weather was crazy. We had a lot of gusty winds. That's one thing I experienced out here is that the wind's switchy as hell. It's like literally seeing one flag going full blown left and then wrap around the pole and go full blown right. So reading the wind was pretty interesting.
Welcome to North Carolina.
Yeah, it was different.
A lot of people will say, shooting out kind of out west is tough because there's wind.
Yeah, I deal with
and I don't have enough experience per se. I grew up in California, but I never shot long range, so I moved out here.
Yep.
But it was more constant.
Yes.
It could be 20 miles an hour, but it's
a
20 miles an hour, right?
It's a constant speed.
Yeah. I think it's because we got so much stuff it's hitting and swirling and boiling, and it's going around the trees, and we got Mr. Todd Elfster out there.
Todd's out there. Nice.
What's up, Mr. Todd? Let's see here. So there's a lot of there's probably some differences, I would say. A lot of times courses of fire will have like these cuts through them.
Yep.
So like what you see is just a bunch of trees, but
Right.
there'll be a cut coming across for something.
Yeah.
And then the wind will change differently. I know Clinton House was like that once you get out past.
Yeah, the 1,000-yard was harder to hit. I make 1,000 yards look easy in my channel, but really come out a place like this, which I think would be good to chat with about, is different. Hitting 1,000 yards out here is a little bit different, a little bit difficult in my opinion.
Oh, look at this. Man, see, I'm jealous now.
What happened?
The missus is a competitive shooter also.
She tunes in.
Does the missus have a friend that's a competitive shooter that's not dating anybody?
Yeah.
I'm looking for a pretty young lady that likes to shoot. Let's see here. Let's see. If you guys check out my April NRL 22 course fire video, you can see the wind we get out here. 22 Lima, where are you at again? I can't remember because I try to keep up with everybody and then I get them all confused and then it's even worse.
Yep.
What would you set the trigger pull at on a DD Pro?
Set them with the same trigger pull that you use on all your other rifles. It is, I don't know, and this is my opinion. Whatever rifles you have, if as long as you shoot them a lot, I set mine. This is my own preference. Is 1 pound. A lot of folks have 1.5 pound, but they have the same trigger discipline. If you have your same trigger pull weight on all your rifles, you're going to have a clean break, going between other rifles.
Yeah, the one thing I noticed, like I'll try a buddy's rifle out. He'll be like, "Hey, try out my rifle," and he'll have like a single stage that's like you could blow on it and it goes off, and it's like I don't like that. Are you a 2-stage guy?
I'm a 2-stage person.
Yeah, I like being able to put my finger on there, get it where I want it,
right, the wall,
and then actually fire when ready.
Yep.
Quick 191s out there from West Aussie.
Nice.
I wonder if he knows the tree feller. See, so Buddy D, it's obviously a personal preference thing. I would keep it whatever you're normal and used to, and if you're running super light, because maybe you're like a bench shooter kind of guy, and then all of a sudden you want to go shoot competitively like NRL PRS style, I definitely bring it way up until you get really used to it per se, because you're a lot more movement, stuff like that. I think we're getting caught up on here. Can he bring any Remexes or Bagheera barrels with him?
So yeah, the Bagheeras, the B14s. I'm going to be definitely diving into that. Also CZ 457s. We're actually talking about that out here and actually seeing the guys that run these matches, what they run. As far as the Remexes, it's getting pretty damn difficult to get them at the moment.
Yeah.
So I'm basically just buying what I could find and then catching up on the orders. So I'm paying full pop, it is what it is. My main thing is to provide a good rifle. So, I've been obviously running the Remex on local NRL 22 matches. You've been running the Remex for a long time. It's a proven platform, but every platform has its own flaws. I do plan on doing a video showcasing basically what you get into and for the platform, for instance, like a Remex versus a Voodoo versus a Bagheera versus a CZ 457. What exactly can you do with that rifle, and what does it need to take to compete at the top level? And honestly, you could really compete with pretty much
damn near anything.
Yeah, damn near anything. The rifle's
that's reliable.
Yeah, exactly. That's the number one thing.
That's reliable. I don't care what it is. If it'll feed the bullet into the chamber and fire, and you have a chance to at least miss.
Target. Yeah. If you can't get on the stage and at least take the opportunity of setting a round downstage,
you can't hit
win
the target.
Yeah, you can't win.
I've had some really, like, I'll be doing really good in the day.
Yep.
And then all of a sudden my equipment will start to fail, and I'm like, and that was the reason why I called you.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm like, okay, I'm over this already. So, and it seemed to work out. Now that thing's going to fail at one time.
Yeah.
At some point, this thing is not magical. It's a piece of metal. It's a mechanical parts.
Yeah. So,
it's gonna break.
Right. So
it is what it is. But right now, it's doing really well.
It's doing really well. Yeah. The Remex is a control round feed, but the disadvantage to it is you can't single feed. Meaning, if you have a round jump in front of the bolt head, you can't slam that bolt forward. You're just going to pretty much.
If you run a Remex, you should always have a spare mag.
Spare mag. Yep.
You should always have a spare mag, anyways. But you should always have a spare mag.
Yep.
Because then you don't have to worry about it.
Right.
You go like that, you kind of feel it. You're like, oh hell no.
Yeah.
Then you just grab a new mag,
Yep.
and keep on
They
trying.
don't feel right. Drop that mag, put another one in.
Yeah. That's where people get and they start breaking stuff.
Yeah.
They start folding bullets in half.
Right.
They start jamming. You know, and then you know what it is?
What?
When they do that and they jam that, I'm like, bye, bullet.
Yeah,
You ain't hitting the target.
Yeah.
You're all jacked up, coming in sideways. And
I was like, you better just get rid of that damn thing. Eject that thing.
all right, let's talk about Saturday's match.
Right.
You took the day off on Sunday. You didn't want to do the whole
Well,
drive forever.
yeah.
And it was worth it, but we'll get into this. Here's the sheet. Okay, so normally, and you guys, maybe all you guys, including yourself, Kenny, can help me out here because I've heard good, I've heard bad. I always record the stages.
Yep.
So I got my tripod set up with all my shit on it, and then I have this little doohickey that hangs off the end, and I just throw my camera on there and hit play.
Yeah.
I record, and then I hope nobody stands in front, right?
Yeah, right. Yeah.
So, and I do the video footage of the match. And sometimes I'll talk about the match and tell how many distances there is, and then I'll show me shooting or whatever.
Yeah.
And a lot of people, well, I won't say, people learn from that by watching it.
Yeah, they learn the course of fire. They learn kind of how you set up your position on shooting. That's what I take away from those.
But then some people may think that those are boring, but they can always just click on another video or whatever. Yeah. So tell me what you guys think. But the reason why I'm saying this is a team match. So I'm not only failing myself, I got to fail my partner, Matt P. So those of you guys see Matt P on here quite a bit. He was my partner, and he's a damn good shooter. We went out there. We ended up getting we tied for third place, and then we lost due to they basically because there was no tiebreaker stage. They went to the last stage. In the last stage, they took the primaries. Yeah, and that was me. I was a primary shooter, and I did horrible on that one. So we ended up losing third place trophy, which was an amazing trophy by Travis Schmitter. And it is what it is. You win, you lose, and it is what it is. I don't think I'll ever win a trophy from VOD for some reason. but there's great shooters out here.
Yeah, there's a lot of great shooters and a lot of good people I met. Like I said, this is the first time I've actually taken a 22 out in a smaller target set. What was that?
Jackson said, "Did Kenny beat up Ray for his Diet Coke?" That's awesome.
Funny. Yeah, but no, this match was pretty tough. Chris Simmons puts out a good match. It was all day. I mean, we were there from 8 till 4.
God, it was 6:30.
Yeah, we got out of there.
Oh, you guys left. We stayed for ceremonies.
Gotcha. It was cold, man.
There was a lot of people that were in shock. All the Florida people, which were great guys. It was nice to meet all of them.
Yeah.
But they went from 90-degree weather to freaking freezing, basically.
Yeah.
And they're probably still at home trying to defrost now. I know they went back to 99-degree weather because I talked to Richard earlier today.
Yeah, but me and Ray took 5th place. This is my first match. I haven't done stages. I'll be honest. I'm actually a newbie when it comes to some of this PRS stuff, like the boat stage where you have this platform on a chain and it just swings back and forth with the KYL.
Oh, yeah. Right? You never been on one of those.
Yeah, I've never been on one of those. Yeah. So it was, an eye opener.
You got to time everything.
You got to time everything. In fact, I don't know. Somehow I cleaned that one, and that was one of the only stages I cleaned. There was that one barrel stage 10, which is the one they use for your tiebreaker.
Yeah.
So this one was a stage, and we can kind of go over the stages.
Yeah, here's 10. Let's do 10.
10 was my worst stage.
Actually, it was one of my worst stages too.
So.
I didn't shoot well. Matt P carried me quite a bit.
Yeah.
To get tied for third. I dropped some points in the beginning. I will say primary had a whole different course of fire on some.
Yeah.
It was tougher. So you had a primary shooter, which is like in the team match, really like say you're the secondary, you'd be a gas gun guy, I'd be a bolt gun guy. Yeah, so the primary would shoot the farther stuff, and the gas guy would shoot.
Yeah, this match was mostly aimed for like the newer shooters. To be honest, I feel like the course of fire is pretty much even. There's maybe a couple stages like that boat stage that would made it easier. For
some of them were the same.
Yeah, but pretty much whatever you're engaging, the primary was engaging. I'm engaging the same exact target. So I think
we started far to near. You guys started near to far. So we had to guess when.
Yeah,
a little more. Let's see. Stage 10, all uphill from here. 20 shots, all uphill. Yeah, there you go.
That's that damn.
10 shots for shooter. You got 4 minutes.
Right.
You got know your limit at 50 yards, which was straight up a hill this way.
So
and towards you guys, we'll pretend you're the long distance part.
Right.
Straight up the hill, probably 23% grade, something like that.
You're looking way up this hill, like you're shooting the Kenny Space Center.
It was only at 50 yards though.
Yeah.
But 50 yards
uphill, right?
And then you had a 214-yard diamond, and you would hit from biggest to smallest uphill. So you'd be like this on a barrel. And then you'd have to shoot that, and then you come over here, and you'd have to. So you basically wanted to hold. Did you dial or hold?
No, it did held over. So this is the thing.
Yeah.
It's 50-yard KYL. We set our parallax, at least for me, we set our parallax at 50. When you pan over to your 90 degrees to your 214-yard, that thing is just blurry as hell.
I went the other way.
Oh, you actually parallaxed at 250?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, see, I parallaxed at KYL too.
It didn't work. I should have went the other way.
It doesn't matter. I still freaking dropped all points. Didn't matter what I did.
Yeah.
So I'm not used. I've never shot an incline, which is like, it was like this, the hill.
Yeah, it was like 1/10.
Yeah, it was nuts. I got the far target doing holdovers. I think 4 times or 5 times, but
4 to 5. We shot that exactly the same.
Yeah. So when I turned to the KYL rack, this is a 1-inch target.
That's the big one.
The big one. Take my shot. I got this. Take my shot. Miss. What the?
Yeah, which should be a easy
no-brainer. Yeah. I dropped every single KYL. I was like, this is ridiculous. I was fighting position too. I'm used to, at least for me, I shoot in centerfire PRS, loading into the barrel in order to get a position. This one you have to pull back.
Chris Simmons doesn't have one sturdy.
Yeah, so
he does it on purpose, which makes you a better shooter at the end of the day.
Yeah, I just got to do more of that. But
yeah.
Anyways, that was stage 10. It was that was my worst stage.
So I didn't get any video footage of any of it because we started off and I just wanted to worry about making sure I had my dope card done, I had the right parallax set, had my turret styled or whatever I was going to do for that one, because I have somebody, we're a team, so you don't want to screw up and do that. Well, I screwed up anyways, but didn't get any video footage. So I'm like, I'm not going to do any recording because I want to try to pay attention and score as high as I can.
Yep. And
I didn't do great. I walked away from that match going, man, I could have shot so much better.
Yeah, we did the same thing. I think the weather was really playing an effect because honestly, me and Ray were like, dude, we shot like crap, but we're just going to have fun. And we were really surprised that we still ranked 5th, from there. You guys took 3rd or 4th, basically 3rd.
Yeah, we ended up 4th. We're tied for 3rd, but
yeah,
we ended up with a 4th, basically. And Conservative Sniper says, what the hell?
What the hell?
What the hell?
The weather, what the hell?
Yeah, it was crazy. The next day, Sunday, was a beautiful day.
Yep.
You went from crappy weather to perfect weather.
Snow on the ground in April, guys, out here in North Kakalaki.
Yeah. With that incline, your rifle isn't zeroed anymore. Correct.
Yeah.
You got to take some out.
So I was aiming bottom of the target, but it still shot low, or high. I don't know how to even calculate.
Yeah, you can do it on the Kestrel. There was a stage there like last month, and I had put the inclination in and all that stuff on the Kestrel, and it was a 10th. Yeah, but the last time it was 3 out.
Yeah.
So there was a short, it was a mid and a longer target. Right. So you basically were just kind of aiming low, aiming a little less low, and then aiming at the bottom.
So this was what the weird thing is. We had a double pull sky pod, and we had that thing almost fully maxed out extended. That was how you had on that barrel. It was like the first.
You used the sky pod?
Yeah, no. Yeah, we had the sky pod.
You used the sky pod on the barrel.
Yeah, but because you were able to narrow it down. That's the thing about the sky pod. You could narrow the footprint, right?
Oh wow!
And then you pull the first extension out. So we had the first extension fully out. The thing is,
Derby Pro finally made it to that thing.
Yeah.
You used the bipod on that?
See, that I was wondering that. So typically when I shoot off like a barrel,
I didn't see one
person.
One person used a bipod.
That was probably the best thing to use because you could actually go ahead and just turn a pivot. And honestly, it'd be
everybody I saw used a bag.
Really?
Yep. There's game changer. Pivot up here. Game changer.
Well, that's probably why I dropped points. I don't know.
No, I used one and dropped the same amount of points. It didn't matter.
Well, Ray got pretty good on that.
Well,
one.
Ray's a damn good shooter.
He's a really good shooter.
Let's see here. What qualities would you make your ideal match? What qualities? That's a good question. I'd make it hard enough that good shooters would have a little bit of trouble, and I would make it easy enough that new shooters hit some targets.
Right, yeah. I mean, the positional shooting and introducing things like ropes and stuff, there was a few stages with that.
There was some funky stuff, which was really cool.
Yeah,
and sucked all the same. Oh, let's talk about the rope stage.
Yeah.
All right, so you had a tree.
Right.
You had a tree over there. You had a rope that went across, and normally we see ropes.
Right.
You know, and it's one guy, and you shoot the target, and it's wobbling around. Some people use a tripod, whatever, to use a rear stable to stabilize the rear. This one was your partner had to be on the rope, and you had to be on the rope, and every time the guy would rack the bolt, like so, Kenny would let's just say Kenny was.
Yeah, I was a partner. Yeah,
he would have to just hold his rifle.
Yeah, my rifle would be on the rope.
It had to be on the rope. So I'd rack the bolt and I'd shoot, and then I'd have to move, and this thing's just doing this, and you're like, you know, so you're really trying to.
I mean, I'm trying not to induce any wobble on the rope. So you're trying to hold the thing as best as possible.
Yeah, you're almost like wanting to push down to make it tighter.
See, and I'm used to, for like a rope stage, I'm used to preloading into the rope with like a big rear bag or having a body bag. This time I've never really shot off a tripod or using a tripod as a rear stabilizer.
Yeah, you want to practice that before you have to do it.
Yeah, so that was the stage that I somehow cleaned. Me and Ray cleaned that one.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah, so that one was a good one. But I've never really used a bet that what I'm talking about is getting the tripod, getting the legs, and actually using one of the legs as a rear support. I did that a few times with PRS, but since they changed the rules where you deploy on the clock, I've ever since never done that. But honestly, I feel like maybe just using a big body bag would have helped out. I don't know what did you guys
on that bag? I don't think a body bag would have done crap.
Anything? Are you
talking about a pump pillow?
Yeah, big old pump pillow. Yeah.
No, it was too high.
It was
just a tripod. So we shot.
Okay.
Matt, I was primary, so I shot first. Matt was on this side of the tripod.
Okay. Oh, so you guys use a tripod too to grab onto the leg?
Yeah.
Okay.
To grab on the leg for the rear support, but it was bouncy.
Yeah.
And then I was manipulating. I was, because you got to move to the next one, so I'm going down to get more angle.
Right.
And then I'm moving it around a little bit.
Right. And
then when Matt shot, we just kind of swapped.
Gotcha. Yeah, there's two rope stages. The other one was the
What's up, Zach? What's up, Dick Hedges?
The other one's the bowling pin.
Yeah, that wasn't. The targets were pretty generous on that one.
On the bowling pin.
On the bowling pin one, yeah.
And then we had a hunter stage where you're shooting off a tripod. That one is the.
Oh yeah.
So that one. I had a hard time.
You couldn't touch the tripod.
Yeah.
Well, you could touch the tripod. You couldn't make it shorter, taller, or anything.
Yeah. So it was a stage with just a tripod situated there. You could put a bag on top of it or lock into it.
Yeah.
And then you have like little silhouette, like a crow, a cougar, or some other stuff, right? Well, anyways, I never shot in this kind of foliage out here.
Bobcat.
It's a bobcat? Okay. It was close enough. It's a cat.
Yeah, whatever.
Well, Ray's trying to get me to the target, and it's the second target, so it goes crow and then the bobcat or cougar.
I'm trying to find it right now.
Anyways, he's pointing me out. He's like, "Hey, it's right there next to the laurels." I look at him like, "What the hell's a laurel?" It's this thick vine-looking thing.
Yeah, crow, bobcat, coyote, and hawk.
Okay. Yeah, so it's going up the hill. So you basically going this way, then you got to go this way.
Guys, the crow is this big.
That's small.
Right where my eyeball is. That one. This one here.
Yep.
And then the bobcat was yay big. You know, and they just kept getting a little bit bigger on the way up. Right. But that stage was actually way easier than the month before. They had the same thing going up.
Right.
You could not find those things.
Yeah, he hit those pretty damn good.
Yeah, it was bad. Yeah. So what were the hurdles you had to figure out being in North Carolina?
I mean, well, for me, I still struggle with this. Would be target acquisition. Out here,
but you shot a lot of team match stuff.
Yeah, the team matches.
But terrain, right?
Yeah, the terrain's different. The positional is different. Like I said, there's some things I've never done that I could definitely improve on. For me, it was a target acquisition. I've done holdovers. I think a few stages I've used holdovers. I was kind of hesitant to do that because the targets were kind of smaller, and I never really.
On some stages they were tiny.
Yeah.
Some stages they're really big.
Yeah, some stages are really big. And I'm just honestly, I'll be honest, I haven't shot a lot of 22. I've done NRL 22, but not 22X or PRS style.
Dick says the weather was the toughest thing.
Yeah, he said he's defrosting. He brought slippers out here. That was funny.
Flip flops.
Flip flops.
Yeah. He wore flip flops the first day.
Yeah.
At least the tripod wasn't in a tree stand this time. Yeah, that last time, we had to sit in a tree stand, but it wasn't a tree stand where it had a thing here where you could shoot off of.
Right.
It was just a thing for your feet, and you couldn't touch the ground. You couldn't do anything. That was really tough.
Yeah.
So you're trying to hold this. You're trying to put your tripod up there with a bag on it.
Right. Right.
But you can't lean back because the tree's in the way.
Yeah.
So you're like trying to like squeeze between the tree and get enough elevation to get that up on top of that crazy hill.
Well, like I said, the terrain is totally different. I'm not used to it. I don't know what the hell to dictate. Okay, the laurels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you don't, well, and that's the thing, because I know exactly what you're saying. When Ray and I shot the CD match out in New Mexico,
right?
Hugo, which is what's his YouTube name? I can't remember right now. Shootout 8888.
Yeah, shout out.
He's like, okay, these are, and I don't even remember what the trees were now, but that was a something, and those were a something, like a name, so we could use, to find our targets. It's by the something.
Yeah. Or Ray was using like turtleback. Like, what the hell's a turtleback?
Turtleback.
It's like that freaking mountain right there. I was like, okay, I got you. You.
Yeah.
So it's fun.
Yeah. Dick had just answered DW's question. Yeah, it's going to depend on the angle and the distance.
Yeah.
It's not really that much because when we shot out of the tower of those buildings in Snipers Unknown, what was it, 10 stories? Did you shoot that? No.
Not that one, no.
6 stories or 10 stories? I can't remember what the hell it was. And you shot way down next to the building.
Okay.
It was only like this much.
That much of a difference?
Yeah, because it wasn't that far.
Yeah, but with 22, you're going down to a 1/4-inch target. So.
Yeah, well, this was center fire at the time, but it's usually not that much.
Cool.
Let's see. Catching up. Ask Kestrel DW. Let's see. Typically, it's 210. Depends on the incline decline angle from the original 0. It's over. Okay, so what else do we got here? Someone had asked, which was the toughest stage on this one?
Well, for me, I would say, as far as the toughest stage, it was definitely stage 10, and I also struggled on the sniper in the bushes.
That was stage 1.
Yeah, and that's the one where I
did too. The triangles.
Yeah, the triangles. They're like little,
they're tiny
little fishtail things. So
the hanger that it goes to is bigger than the triangle. The triangle, so you got the hanger and basically a little triangle about that big.
Right.
Like literally that big.
Yeah. It was kind
on
of
the first one.
Kind of use the error on that one. I just I don't think I timed out a stage besides one where we had a discrepancy. So the team match was 4 minutes. Each stage was 4 minutes. So my primary Ray had 2 minutes basically to shoot. I had 2 minutes.
Yep.
There's only
the way you worded that. So you have 4 minutes as a team total.
Right.
So if primary takes 3 minutes, then the secondary guy only gets a minute.
Yeah.
But this guy could take 13 seconds. You could have the whole rest of the thing.
Right. Right. Yeah, I don't know, something with the sniper in the bushes. I did holdovers in that one, and then we had a miss on getting the target. What do you call it? The dope. So we didn't have it written down.
You didn't have the dope written down?
Yeah, it was
which one?
It was one of the last 3 targets, and then I couldn't find the targets in the scope. I was powered up. So
what stage was it?
It was the one with the fishtails, the snipers in the bushes.
Oh, fish! You're calling them fishtails.
I call them fishtails.
Yeah, the triangles.
The triangles. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that was a tough one.
So
because you had 6 targets.
yeah. So you and your partner are prone, and then you got your magazine stage off to the right.
You had 42,
Right.
61, 76, 96, 112, and 129. So they weren't super far,
No,
but they were super small.
they're super small.
Well, not all of them, but they were small.
Yeah, the ones in the back bushes or in the woods were all right size, but I just for some reason had a hard time trying to find the targets.
You know how I remembered it?
No.
Left, right, left, right, left, right.
Okay, yeah. So I did that, but my holdovers were just junk. I mean, I just did not work.
I think I dialed.
Yeah, that stage I should have
I
done.
missed a few though on that one. Matt did really well on that one. Actually,
Matt did really well shooting.
He's a damn good shooter though.
And that's what I was saying. And I came out here, I'm like, man, I'm dropping points left and right. I mean, I knew I was. Like I said, I've never done a match like this.
Yeah, but see all those points you dropped,
right?
And you felt like, oh man, I did horrible.
Sucked, dude. We were like,
you got what'd your team get?
We got 5th overall.
Yeah, 5th out of 20 teams.
Yeah. So 66 points total. I mean, I ranked pretty much mid-pack with everybody if you were going to do individual point score, but yeah, it was experience.
That was what I think. I would say Dick Hedges' crew.
Yeah, he said
probably
the rooftop.
learned.
Yeah, he said the rooftop. And the rooftop was our first stage, where
rooftop.
That's the one with the hostage targets. KYL.
I don't want to talk about that.
Dude, yeah, people were just engaging the wrong one.
Center punched the hostage. Because it's a white target.
Yeah,
we shoot white targets all day, every day.
That I didn't.
I got up. I went like this. Timer, shooter ready.
Right.
Ding! I was all wrong target. I'm all set up. That was a perfect shot too.
Yep, that was.
Can Desert finish a sentence? Conservative sniper. No, he can't. Go say something. And I was on Sorry, I'm excited.
Yeah.
Too much tea.
Yeah, no, the rooftop was a pretty difficult stage. I agree, Dick. That one. I think that stage I did time out. Yeah, I take it back. I did time out that stage. So what ended up happening on that one, I re-engaged the same target. That's another issue I've been trying to work on. And then he had was it a diamond or something out there at like 2 something?
Yeah. Yeah.
Something like that, 200 or something.
The diamond was on the barrels.
Yeah. So if it wasn't for me re-engaging the same target, that would have been another point. They're just stupid things that it'll just like really, honestly, just petty or I guess noob, for me, so to say, that I just dropped points for no reason. I gave away the point basically.
It was ISIS head at 230.
So yeah, I don't know what you think, but so you guys that shoot NRL 22 or just PRS in general, when someone says ISIS head, when I look at that silhouette target, it looks like Abraham Lincoln to me.
Oh, it's the beard.
It's the beard, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys say ISIS head. I'm looking at like that. Where's the ISIS head? Looks like Abraham Lincoln.
Yeah, it's definitely the beard. Yeah, there was a 120 hostage, know your limits. And then the ISIS head is basically a confirmation target. Yeah, so you shoot there, then you got to come back.
Yeah.
Kind of deal.
How'd you guys do with the ELR?
Good. Decent, yeah.
Those are not bad. That was a full-size dipstick at like, what, 400?
301.
301. So 301 yards was the longest range. It was a camouflage IPSC target behind the tires, but it was switchy right in that little channel right there on the wind.
Yeah. That's actually how the targets were. They're camouflaged all the way down to one side of that thing.
Yep, on
coming
the hill.
in.
Yep.
I think the first one was the hardest one to see.
And again, I re-engaged the wrong target. Easy point dropped. I was like,
yeah,
it's like son of a gun.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Let's see.
But no, that was a good match.
If we get some spare time, I'm hoping to tune into the live chat, Drew Rally.
Right. So, what kind of rifles did we see out there, really, that was running? Primarily.
There was a lot of CZs.
I saw a lot of CZs out there.
There was some Remexes, some Voodoos. I don't know if I saw any Anshoots. I didn't see the stock wood ones. I don't remember seeing one of those.
No.
There's some Bagaras out there.
Saw some Bagaras, yeah.
And I saw a couple. I think I saw one Ruger. Oh, And there was some 1022s.
Yeah, there's a 1022. Yeah.
Tell them about your stage.
Oh, which one?
Not your stage, but you had a couple shooters shooting 1022s.
Okay.
And they're running. They weren't running subsonic because I could hear.
Oh,
them.
dude, yeah. I don't know. I asked to do that. Are you loading 22? Man, what the hell is that thing? That H110 powder in there. There was one guy running supersonic, but it was like either the 22 Velociraptor CCIs or something. It was super loud.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah, no, it's like I said, it was a good experience for me. Like I said, I've never done anything like that, and to come out here and shoot with the big boys, so to say, see where I rank.
How'd the 1022s do? I don't know. I don't know their names, so I don't know how to even find out.
Yeah, there was a voodoo shooting Ely, as C-Beck said. He had a problem with that, didn't he? I think it was shooting Ely Club.
A voodoo shooting Ely.
Yeah, I think it was.
I think Chris doesn't.
Somebody was shooting Ely Club.
I think Chris shoots Ely as well.
Yeah, he does.
I'm not sure how the 1022s did. All I know is they're out there, and that's awesome. Enough.
Right.
Yeah, dude, it was a great match.
Yeah, I ran the last NRL 22 match with a Savage Mark II from Walmart for $100 just to be funny, and I actually did pretty good, to be honest.
Let's see what old Mr. Rick. It was a good thing Rick had Matt as a secondary because he left Matt a little time. First time seeing Matt's timeout. Yeah, every once in a while, I would eat a little more than the 2 minutes.
Right.
Matt's a fast shooter anyways, though.
He's a good shooter.
Yeah. Let's see. NRL Nationals 22 Lima says, last year we shot at about a 50-degree decline, and it was about 4/10 to 5 off.
Yeah. So what about your next match on Sunday? How did that go?
Well, let's do this first. Let's finish up the VOD one.
Okay.
So let me pull up some pictures here. Because they deserve it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've actually posted. I post a lot of kind of preemption or just previews on my next videos on my Instagram page. If you guys aren't there, it's on DP Gunworks, just on Instagram. If you guys want to see what I build and all that, if you're interested in basically, want to get into or want to get a rifle build, you can reach me out on Instagram as well.
Yeah, for sure. I'm from the government and I'm here to help. The scariest words I ever said. What's going on, buddy? So Chris Beck, he's out there, or at least he was a second ago. He did really well. Congratulations to him and his partner, John Hansen. And also for Coker. Coker, he's been on the thing with his daughter promoting youth shooters. And he shot really well. They came in second. And I can't remember who his partner was. Mike Burns, maybe.
Yep.
Was it Mike Burns? Okay.
I believe, yep.
And then John Cole. Congratulations to John Cole. And what's that guy's name? Has a YouTube channel.
Oh.
It's not very good, though.
Oh, no. Oh, yeah. That guy. Yeah.
No, Josh Thomas.
Yeah.
So those of you that know YouTube, Josh Thomas is Pursuit of Accuracy.
Yep.
And John Cole was his partner. They shot well. John Cole shot super well.
Yeah.
And
Josh
shot good.
Yeah, me and Josh were.
But we ended up tying. So Matt P carried me the whole day, and then
Ray carried me.
and we ended up tying with Pursuit of Accuracy. Let's just say. So it was a lot of fun. And then when they used that stage, we ended up losing.
Right.
So congratulations to asshole. He's a good buddy of mine, so I'm calling him smack right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was awesome. And so that's how that ended. So congratulations to the winners out there.
Mm-hmm.
And
he's here. He's listening. There he is.
Oh, is he there? Hey, boys.
Yeah.
John needs a GoFundMe for his back. He carried me Saturday. Yeah. Matt carried me.
Yeah.
John carried you. We had a couple bad stages, and being able to shake those off, that's the hard part.
Yeah, that's
That's the hard part for sure. But that's something you practice to get better at. Let's see here. Yeah, don't worry. 22 Lima. We talked smack. Actually, we were in the same squad, and all we did was talk smack.
20, yeah.
Oh yeah, it's fun. I enjoy more of the shit talking
than
the shooting sometimes. He's still hunched over Sunday. Yeah, I'll tell you what. All right, so congratulations to you winners on that one. That's this one, I guess. Then, right after the match, 6:30, which should have been 3:30. Chris Simmons, don't do the 2 squad thing again. That's just not a good idea. So if you're a match director out there and you have 20 teams, this is 20 teams, 2 people. We had 2 squads, which normally you think, because each squad usually is 10 shooters, especially some of the bigger ones, 10 or 12. But now we're talking 4 minutes.
4 minutes.
4 minutes instead of 2, plus you got to swap to the new guy and all that stuff. So it's basically twice the time.
Right.
And then you got to still run the same amount of stages, right?
Right.
So normally we get out of there around 3:30. We didn't get out of there until 6:30. And I know a lot of us were going to shoot in Alabama, so we had like a 5.5 hour drive.
A long drive.
So we didn't get to Alabama to where we needed to be till like 12:30. But anyways, I got a chance to shoot at Cavern Cove Shootout, which was sponsored by Mr. Big Guns.
Yeah.
Had a chance to shake his hand. It's got a really nice, I've never been there, but heard a lot of people talking about really nice gun store out there in Alabama. Mr. Big Guns. And then he also put in a $500 entry fee, not an entry fee, a winner, $500 cash prize to whoever won the match. And so Barney, myself, and Chris Simmons, which was he signed up his name as Jason Wick.
What?
So they didn't know. So nobody knew Chris Simmons was going to shoot.
Oh gosh.
And then a lot of cool buddies like Travis Schmitter and Ben Blevins, and the list goes on. There was a bunch of tons of great friends out there, but it was a lot of fun.
Right.
So we shot 10 stages, and Levi Sanderson, I think I'm saying it right. He's part of the NRL kind of team. You know, he helps with the kind of like, not the rule stuff, but he helps in the community of the NRL. And what was really cool is him and quite a few others put on this big match.
Nice.
So they had a lot of gear. I was able to take off the prize table, which is actually still in the truck, 50% off a steel proof barrel.
Cool.
They had a couple guns on there, and ton of Timony triggers sponsored it. Bagheera, Leopold, however you say it. Depends where you're part of the world you're in, I guess. But there was a tons of great gifts.
Yeah.
Prizes, I should say. So it was awesome. The stages, the facility was phenomenal.
I bet.
It was neat. It had like rooms that you could rent.
Okay.
Basically, it was like a single bed. You bring your own sheets. It's $35, and you wake up, you're already in their pavilion.
Okay.
So if you think of it, it's like some rooms and a big roof like this, right?
Right.
Then they got a couple of bathrooms over here and showers. And then all this was the trophy area. When they got ready, when the match was over, everybody came into the pavilion.
Nice.
It was all covered. They had a great lunch. They had pulled pork sandwiches and hot dogs and chips and all that kind of stuff.
Simmons better step up now then.
He normally does. He does.
He
usually does food. Stage 1, 12-round count. I got 10. Where did we start? I started on 3. Yeah, I started right here. 10-round count, I got an 8. 10-round count, I got an 8. 10-round count, got a 7. So I started off weak. I wasn't getting any clean stages. 10-round count, I got an 8. 10, I got a 9. And then I started doing better. I got a 10 out of 12. 8 out of 9, and an 8 out of 10. Oh, these are the ones. Then I got a 9 out of 12, a 10 out of 10, and a 10 out of 10. So that's how I ended my day.
2 cleans at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So I only cleaned 2 stages.
Yep.
But I didn't drop too many points. Ended up 7th out of 84 shooters.
That is really good, man.
Yeah, and they were damn good shooters. Chris Simmons ended up winning. So he won $500. A beautiful trophy. You guys might have seen me post that quick little video saying we're going live.
Yep.
Those were really cool.
Yep.
He won Timony Trigger because he won the speed stage. Because there was a Timony Trigger speed stage.
Yep.
And they had a bunch of those on the prize table. And I'm a Trigger Tech guy.
Yep.
So I'm like, I don't want one of those.
I might get into some
CZ Trigger.
Yeah.
Timonies.
Well, yeah, because I do plan on jumping into the CZ 457. So Josh might be all tickled now. I called him, kind of discussed my project with that, and then Begars, obviously, yeah. Begars, that I can't wait to get home and start doing that. I got 3 or 4 of them waiting there to rebarrel and get into what I can do with those. So
I think it'll be pretty neat. It's a great platform.
Right. It's cheaper platform too.
Yeah, but I mean it's a reliable.
Yeah, reliable.
Accurate.
Yeah.
It's mostly reliable.
Right.
Which is awesome. That's the important part, is being able to get the bullet up into the chamber.
Yeah, a lot of folks asking me if I want to rebarrel them. I do plan on offering that. I just, at the moment, let me figure out how I could do it.
Doing great, Jason. Thanks for asking.
What's up, David Henry?
Where's David Henry at?
I saw him comment earlier.
Okay. Let's catch up on some stuff. We got
Benson
Lego. Do you rebarrel B14R?
Pretty soon. Let me work on getting that perfected, seeing what kind of contour will work well with the Bergara. Obviously, I'm going to play around with different chambers and see what chamber the Bergara actually likes. Play with SK, Lapua, basically, Ely. The main thing, we were talking about the length of barrels and all that. What I seem to be a little more consistent.
Oh, dang it. Oh, go ahead. I did it again. It's Levi Wilson.
Levi. Oh.
There's a couple of Levi's. Sanderson, he's a good shooter. He actually came in I don't know, 4th, 5th on that one match. So I get those damn things confused. They don't look nothing alike.
Really?
It's just there's 2 Levi's. They both shoot, and I screw it up every time.
Okay.
Thanks, Chris.
But yeah, getting into Bergaras and CZs.
This comment on the Saturday's match.
Oh.
I actually videotaped. The only video footage I did was when I was smack talking Josh.
Yeah.
And I'm like, and we have Mr. Pursuit of Accuracy, who never misses on a know your limits target. And I'm videoing him. And he actually did really well. I mean, he missed a couple because you're on a damn rocking boat. But
he shoots a KY all the time. How the hell did I clean that one?
Yeah, you cleaned that one, huh?
Yeah, I cleaned that one.
Come
on, Josh.
I dropped a couple points on that one, I think. He's a good shooter.
He's a really good shooter. I was pulling his leg.
I need to save my lunch money for these 22 shoots. Sounds like a good time. Derby Pyro, it is way too much fun. Oh, Todd Sanders, that's right. Levi Wilson and Todd Sanders were the match directors. There's Levi Wilson right there. Not Levi Sanderson. Yeah, see, I'm killing it. I apologize. Let's see. Need to save. Let's see. Josh, stick to CZs and know your limit targets. I want a 2.125 straight taper. 2 out to a truck axle, Rick and Chris.
Yeah. I don't know.
That could be a problem. I don't know. What else we got here? Zachary Montgomery. 52D chamber is a good. Each shoots everything will chamber.
I have something that's based off the 52D chamber. That's one of my chambers that I offer. It's a modified version of the 52D, and it does favor Ely more. I give it that, but I got one chamber that I helped test and design with Dave Manson that seems to shoot pretty much anything you throw at it. A lot less picky.
Yeah. I'm trying not to talk over you.
No, that's all right.
No, it's bad. I have that problem. Levi says, good to have you there. I had a great time. It was an amazing match, Levi. They even had a little goodie bag, not goodie bags, but when you signed up and signed your release form,
Oh, yeah.
they had hats and stickers and shirts and stuff. It's pretty damn awesome.
Cool.
Here's a good question. Nope, I hit the wrong one. You know anything about that?
That scope, the Maven. I would look into the channel called Midwest Long Range. I believe he's done a couple of videos on the Maven RS4. I think he has it on right now on his Voodoo. So that'd be a channel I recommend. Good channel. Great channel, actually.
There you go. Chris Beck. Levi Sanderson is their love child. Hey, Rick, are you going to see a challenge video with you and Cyclops Joe? No, I don't think so. I don't know. Are you talking about because, Pursuit of Accuracy already did one, and I won't do anything that he does because, I'll try to be nice.
whatever Josh wants, we're just going to do the exact opposite.
Yeah. If he's going to shoot with people, I'm not going to shoot with anybody.
Yeah.
See, I don't know about Rick's opinion, but my opinion is the ATF rules are unconstitutional AF. Yeah. I'm going to wait till the ruling's all done and out. If you're talking about the 80% stuff, I'm not going to comment on something that's not official yet.
Yep.
I'm laughing my butt off. Pursuit of Accuracy says.
He's like, I want a 125. I'm going to do like a 0.5.
If you guys all think that Pursuit of Accuracy should spin the rifle again in his intro videos, go ahead and hit the thumbs up button.
He should do like a globetrotter. Dude, just spin it right here in his middle finger or something. That'd be pretty fun.
I actually helped him take some cool pictures of him and his partner,
Showboat
with the trophies.
Oh, nice.
So I helped him out. So I should get photo quality, like where it says like photographer.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens.
He should already get a Grammy Award just for making a whole channel based off one rifle. I was giving crap on that.
Yeah, he does awesome.
He does a great job on his videos.
Yeah, if he could just get it, know your limits down with all the cuts in it in order to show hits.
Yeah, I mean, I thought he was a know your limits guy.
He is, but it's just 35 rounds, cut down to 8 good shots.
Yeah. Yeah, we're counting cases, Josh. We see the cases on the floor.
When you start to know your limits and there's 0 shells on the ground,
and then all of a sudden
you cut it and there's 48 rounds and 3 boxes.
Yeah, take 24. We're busting his bow tie.
Yeah. Look at this. Yeah. We should get some smack talk going.
Yeah, we should.
You know what? We should get championship. We might not have brought home trophies this week.
No.
But we should have got the smack talk trophies of the year.
You guys should have, yeah.
There's Sheball Seki. What's going on, buddy?
What's up, Sheball?
I only shoot 122 rounds per. Has anyone seen Chris Rock? I feel like smacking someone. That's funny. He changed camera angles. Yeah, he changed camera angles. All right.
You had to fit all the Florida boys in here.
I did.
What it was.
I had to move the camera back, which in turn I unplugged everything.
Yeah.
So then the computer couldn't find the microphone. It couldn't find the camera. It was before the thing.
Yeah.
But it was a shit sandwich.
Oh man.
Let's see. Yeah, we had it was a good time. It was nice to meet those guys. Some of them I had met before when I went out there and shot.
Honestly, meeting Dick for the first time, it felt like I was just hanging out with him yesterday. So that was kind of cool. Meeting Matt, meeting Dick Hedges coming up here, the Florida boys. I met Willard. Yeah, Willard was out there. I believe I met Seabeck. or maybe I bumped into him. But honestly, it's just like, man, it felt like I was hanging out with you guys the whole time.
You didn't get a chance to hang out with Seaback?
I don't think I did. I don't remember.
No.
We were dealing with freaking trying to warm up.
I was warm. So Cool makes pants. KUHL makes pants with a liner in it called Hot Riders, and then I wore thermal long johns.
Right.
Not the old waffle style, but like
Yep.
I wore those underneath that.
Okay.
I wore 2 jackets and a hoodie. I was warm. I was warm, pretty much warm.
All right. Well, I layered up, but I kept feeling like I took my jacket off and it got warm a little bit, and then cold. Yeah. Be around for nationals, Tree Feller. I don't know, man. I ain't chasing points.
No, he won't be around because he would.
Yeah,
it's done.
I don't.
You had to get your email today.
I'm not even signed up for PRS or NRL 22.
I got my email today, so I'll be headed off to nationals.
Man, maybe next time.
I'll show everybody this. And everybody was posting it on their.
I'm about to go file those mags for you.
Oh no! Yep, you're getting the Crap Talk Award for sure.
Hell yeah!
May have called you. Oh, I gotta check that out. I'm trying to find this. But yeah, I was lucky enough to get in. So I can't find it.
Yeah, the nationals.
So they call it the championship.
Okay, what is that supposed to be? Was it?
It's in Missouri.
Missouri. But what month?
Hold on. It's in a couple months.
Okay.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, so you get that. It's in Ibria. Let me make sure there's nothing.
Ibria, Missouri?
Ibria. I don't know if that's how you say it. Let me make sure there's nothing on here that's but yeah, you get an email and it's your invite to go to the championship for the 2021 NRL, and we're going to be shooting out to 300 or 400 yards, which will be pretty cool.
That's it? I'm kidding.
That's it.
It's no joke, man.
So that'll be fun. I'm excited.
Yeah.
We get to actually Tree Feller's flying in. He's going to stay here. We're going to shoot the Punisher at VOD.
Okay, that's a positional style match.
It's the positional Punisher.
Okay.
That's going to be one of the worst, hardest matches you ever shot.
I might be able to fly up here for that.
You should. Yeah. And then we're going to drive to Missouri. So we got like a 13-hour drive or something.
Yep.
We're going to drive there and then go shoot nationals.
Now you have to be invited for nationals, right?
Yeah, you got to get one of them emails.
I'm not with the cool kids then.
You can be next year if you
sign up.
If you sign up.
Yep.
You can't win the lottery if you don't buy the ticket.
That's true. I mean, I gotta get my own. I gotta get my own Rim X first. That's the thing.
Dickhead just says, "Good thing it's not 500 yards."
Gosh, this is fun.
Man, it's just good.
It's good people.
You know what? I'm gonna ban him. I'm just gonna lock him and put him on timeout.
Let's time him out.
Yeah. Kind of takes the place of the Gray Ops Mini Plate Pro. I am missing a comment here.
I think they're talking about for a bag. Yeah, so MDTs. I personally, I saw that comment talk about the Baker wings from MDT. I'm just gonna say this, and this is my own opinion. I don't like them. I seen it firsthand. It kind of feels cheap, in my opinion. Just kind of how it bounced onto the chassis. It's kind of like sharp on edges. It doesn't feel ergonomic for me, but that's just me.
I gotta move this over.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Oh, you can see it.
Yeah.
Of course, that's too much.
We ran the Gray Ops plate, and I used that a little bit. That's Ray's Gray Ops plate. That ran great. I don't think that's a great option right there. The Gray Ops with this little small bag for it.
I have a
wee bag.
Yeah.
The Gray Ops, I think.
No, that's my Armageddon.
Your Armageddon.
It's a little bag.
Yeah,
it goes on the Gray Ops plate.
Yeah, the Baker wings are actually, I believe, they're sintered 3D printed, like with the HP.
I don't know what you guys are even talking about.
They're talking about the MDT came out with this like they call it the Baker wing. I call it the bat wing.
Oh, I know exactly what you're
It
talking about. I
looks
saw it.
ugly as hell.
Keith
to
Baker
me.
designed that.
Yeah, and it's nothing against him. I personally felt it in a SHOT Show. I don't prefer it, and that's just me.
Well, it all depends. It all depends. It's kind of better in some ways though, because it doesn't run the full length of the handguard.
It's stationary.
It's mounted to your rifle.
Yeah,
all it is widening it up.
Yeah, it widens it up, but there's going to be, for me, how I see it is, at least for the matches I've been to, there's going to be porthole or something. You just can't be able to get that in there with the bag, so it's going to be in the way. With the gray ops, you can slide that thing right off or slide it all the way forward, and then whatever you got to do to get your rifle in.
Yeah, but where it's at, you're not going to put your rifle through the port that far.
Maybe not. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. I had the ones by MPA. I'm a huge MPA. Love those. I had the long ones that go all the way down. I didn't like them. I wanted the weight, so I bought them and tried it and all that stuff. Right. I liked how I could put my thumb on it when I'm squeezing my bag.
Right.
But other than that, I don't know. I didn't like it.
Yeah.
No golf balls at 500 yards DW. Let's see. They're machined from aluminum. 22 Lima says. When open sights with the muzzle loader.
I see production ones are aluminum. Okay.
It couldn't fit in that port in Texas. Nothing could fit in the port in Texas. Yeah. Well, Chris actually has the full length one like we were talking about.
Okay.
The solution is just get a Manners, Joe M says.
Yeah.
Yeah, Manners fanboy. I'm an MPA fanboy. We all got our own little nicks, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. He's right, though. You can't abandon the mini plate if the wings are attached.
Yep.
Yeah. That's the reason why I don't run the big one, because there was ports at times that, you couldn't even get in there. And if you got in there, it would make it go angled in order to get it in there. Yeah. So you obviously don't want to shoot like that.
Right.
Yeah. And I've been running just the gray ops plate.
The gray ops plate. And I had time to play with Ray's Area 419 plate too. I think the gray ops is, and this is me, just better feel. But we'll see.
I've had them both.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's too big.
So
there's pluses and minuses to everything, I guess.
Okay. Yeah, Seaback's rifle. Yeah. What do he have on there?
He's running
he had a foundation?
He has a foundation.
Okay.
It's a beautiful rifle.
Foundations typically
It's backwards, though.
What do you mean?
It's like, it's opposite. It's backwards. Like, if you looked in the mirror, it would be right.
Oh, gotcha. He's a left. Yeah. He's a wrong-handed shooter. He's on the right side of the gun, right?
He's a damn good shooter because he brought home 2 trophies on
most people
Saturday and Sunday.
Most people that shoot left-handed are really good shooters.
Let's see. You won't understand a damn work tree feller 22 LR says.
Oh, what's up, Joe? Joe's here. There you go. That's a good channel. Guys need a.
There he is, Cyclops Joe.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you've seen one of his scope reviews.
Let's see.
He's gonna be all stoked when I start pumping out some P14s.
Yeah,
he shoots a Bergara.
Just make it so it doesn't screw up like his did.
Yeah, he's got to get rid of that.
I want to know. Now, I will say, since Cyclops Joe's on here right now, his groups were way better than Josh's were.
Oh, I know. He smoked Josh.
He did.
Josh should just sell a CZ after that one.
Yeah, he just should have threw it in the trash. Look to be shooting straight this weekend. Yeah, those stocks, the foundation stocks, are amazing. The one thing I don't like about them is you can't mess with the grip. You can't make it thinner. You can't customize it to you, really.
On the foundation?
On the foundation.
Well, and on top of that, when you buy the chassis itself, or what do you call it, a micarta chassis, it's really expensive. Stock, yeah. You buy the stock, it's $1,300 shipped. Then you got to buy either weights and a Arca rail, which adds another $200-300 more in accessories. It's just more cost. You got to think about all of that. Obviously, Manners is another option, but they're great chassis or stocks.
Let's see. My boys ordered so many of those damn targets. What's he talking about?
Oh, Josh. Uh-oh.
Too bad Kenny gave me Joe's Ramex.
Uh-oh. Hey, you're not supposed to say nothing.
Let's see, I had a 1022 Charger. I traded it for a SIG 320. Someone, I think it was Jason, was asking about pistols.
Oh, it's for
He was asking
like
what?
2-gun or something.
No, I think just maybe like carry pistol.
Oh, gotcha.
Glocks are great. SIGs are great. Any reliable gun is great. Hell, the gun nobody likes.
Yep.
What's that called? It's called it's a pistol.
That's not my realm.
It's ugly, but it works great. I can't think. My brain's not working pistols right now. That P320 is the same as 22 LR. Hit that golf ball.
Yep.
Got me a chassis for mine. Putting it on next week when I get back home.
Yeah, I think that'll be interesting to see if that fixed your problem there, Joe.
Oh, right here, look, HS is out there.
HS.
Hey man, I plus 8th right behind you at Cavern Cove first match with my new Remix. Yeah, I had a chance to talk to him. He's a cool dude.
Right on.
Went really well. Yeah, there was quite a few Remixes, Voodoo, CZs. I saw a Ruger RPR out there.
Yeah.
I seen it was a Ruger 1022, but it looked just like the Ruger RPR.
Really?
It was like the semi-auto version.
Okay.
No, I'm lying. It wasn't. It was just a straight up RPR. The other match had one that looked like that. It was a 1022.
Yep.
Dun, 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 dun. Welcome, HS. Welcome to the show. That's great shooting, by the way, with the brand new gun.
Yeah, I actually had a couple of people text me during that match that they were actually at a match too, and one of them got second place.
Nice.
And they literally just got their rifle. I'm like, they automatically started shooting a match with it.
Thanks, Levi Wilson. High Point.
Yep.
Yeah, they're big old blocks and ugly and cheap. They work damn great.
Right.
I mean, they're not the prettiest pistol in the world, but it's way better than a sharp stick.
Yeah, you run out of ammo, you just throw it at them.
That's it. Knock them out.
Mm-hmm.
I should be editing my next video yet. Here I am. I know. I should be editing my next video, and here I am. Oh, Mr. Orion Fixer's out there. Don't let the flannel scare you off, Orion Fixer.
Yeah.
We're in the mountains. Let's see. It's funny they ignored me, but once you say it, they buy everyone out.
Yeah. What was the scope you're running on your rifle? It was that Gen 3, right?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And we switched over. Well, I was using Ray's rifle. Ray had the XTR Pro. We were using that.
XTR Pro.
Burst XTR 3 XTR Pro, the one with the new one that just came
out. The red
out.
dot, the red turret. Mm-hmm. Yep. Those are nice.
Yep.
That's the one thing. There's a lot of good scopes. And then there's good scopes for the money.
Right.
And then there's crap. You know what I mean?
And this is coming for me. I mean,
tell them how your world of
my scope venture came.
Yeah, tell them all about that.
So Joe probably knows this from Cyclops. So my channel, I started out shooting like ELR, and honestly, shooting ELR with like a $30 scope. 1 mile with a production rifle, $30 scope, 6.5 Creedmoor. It could get it done. I've had a few people comment or actually call me out saying I'm becoming a scope snob, which I understand. I started seeing, okay, what are the advantages? But it's taking me this long, 4 years of venturing down, dealing with scopes, being behind rifles. And now that I built so many rifles, I've seen the benefits of what that scope does. But the biggest thing is learning how to operate. I mean, there's a lot of folks that jump into this hobby and they just go ahead and dump all the money on buying an optic, but don't know how to read the reticle and how to use it. So I think having a happy medium to start with, like a good beginner scope, like the Arkin scopes are a good beginner scope, in my opinion. The EP5, I would definitely step up the EP5 if you were to start, but the SH4s are in stock. I started out with the CV Life, and then I stepped up to the SWFA. I ran this WFA for a long time. Well, yep.
To answer your question, CJ Johnson, are you going to run the part 2 or the second day of the MPA match? I may. I just, I don't know. That's what I was trying to get. That's why I asked earlier. Are you guys you liking the match videos? To some, it can be boring. Totally understand. Some people can benefit from seeing what different courses of fire look like as far as barricades. I don't know. Give me your guys' opinion. You're the one that's watching this stuff. If everybody, I mean, they seem to sometimes do okay. I guess it depends on the match or if there's like pretty girls in it or something. I don't know. But the
Yeah.
like, is it stuff you guys want to see? Does it help you? And if you're not on here live now, definitely leave a comment below in the thing because that can help me. Obviously, it's my channel. I can make super stupid videos if I want. It's not illegal, but if it's something you guys don't enjoy, let me know.
Yeah.
Or if you want to see more or whatever the case is. I mean, I shoot a ton of matches, so.
Exactly. Yeah. Like what kind of gear do you know? How do you plan a stage? I think that's also, really good knowledge to share.
Well, let's do a stage.
Yeah. Or like build a position. Yeah. For me as a new competitor as well, when you run up to a stage and here's a course of fire, like how do you plan on doing that? You got 2 minutes to do this. Do I hold over? Do I set my scope and I dial up maybe 0.3 of a mil to make all of my holdovers 0.5 mil increments? I mean, these are things that you got to pre-plan. And the only way to learn this is to actually have experience in this, building a position. What kind of bag do I need to use? It's hard to say that because your body type, you got to know what your body, how comfortable can you be in solid and locked in the position. But there's always gear that, like you said, you like using your big body bag. And I think that's a big benefit.
My pump pillow.
Your pump pillow, yeah. So I use a Armageddon gear, kind of the medium pump pillow for me. But I used Ray's big pump pillow this weekend. It did a good, felt a lot more solid with that one.
Oh, because you didn't use the little guy?
Yeah, because that's all I have.
Yeah.
You go off recommendations. The biggest key factor going to matches like this is you get to actually see what gear people's gear are using. And on top of that, people are very open-minded. Say, hey, man, use my stuff. Check this out. Mm-hmm. That's where you're going to know what you need to buy. Reviews and stuff you see online do help out, but actually going to these matches is what's going to really benefit you. I gave the shot with this.
You dial
there you
your
go,
dope for the next stage before you shoot the stage you're on.
Yep.
Oh, I got to talk about this because Chris is not going to let this go.
Uh-oh.
So we talked about the 0.7.
Yeah. Okay.
So we were at stage whatever.
Yep.
We'll just call it 3.
Okay.
I don't know what it was. And I was spotting or doing something, and then everybody gets over. So we all move over. Oh, and then lunch, there was lunch, and then we all moved over, right?
Okay.
Well, that was the first step.
Okay.
So now I'm like, oh, shit, right? Because I'm trying to get all my stuff and my rifle over there and a tripod and all the other crap. And then I look on the sheet. This is the right stage. And I'm like, oh, yeah, it's, okay, it's this. Okay. So I dial my turret because it was one distance. So I didn't even, normally I got the little dope card. I write all my stuff down.
Yeah.
Well, there's only one target, so I wasn't going to dial. I wasn't doing anything. So I just turned my turret to what it thought it was supposed to be. Because in the morning,
so
as the temperatures change, I'll confirm it. So I'll pull. I don't do this all the time.
Okay.
But I'll grab what they are for this every stage.
Okay.
And then as it gets warmer, I'll spin it up again, go live on my Kestrel. And then you'll see maybe it goes up 1/10.
Okay.
Or goes down 1/10 if it gets hotter.
Right.
Or whatever, right?
Right.
So for some reason, I look at the wrong stage. I crank the little turret over. And I'm good to go. Oh, and then I'm like, I don't even have a mag loaded, for some, because I was helping,
right.
I don't remember if I was spotting or whatever I was doing, timer or some shit.
Yeah.
So then we get over there and I'm like, who's up first? You are. Oh crap. So then it's like, oh man. So now I'm behind the clock and haven't even started yet, right?
Yeah, you're rushing.
So now I'm like, heart rate's going. I'm trying to grab all my crap. Shooter, are you ready?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay.
And you had a tank trap.
Yep.
You engaged 3 different portions of the tank trap, the tips, at a dinosaur.
Okay.
Then you had to run over to the other tank trap and then engage the other dinosaur down like these little tree tunnels.
Okay.
And Levi, because he's awesome, he sets up flags and cones and shit so you can find the invisible target, because it's invisible by the time everybody shoots it, right?
Right.
So, Shooter, you ready? Yeah, I'm ready. And go. So I go down there and I fire one shot and I'm like, oh no.
Oh.
I go like this. You see
Yeah.
me go. That shouldn't be well, there's no way that's the right distance. And I'm like, and then I look for my card. My card doesn't have anything on it because I didn't need it.
You're like, what's my dope?
And I'm like, I don't have any dope. And Chris goes, 0.7. And I go, brrr. And then I was like, ding, then I started hitting target.
Man,
Now I still miss because now I'm like flustered, right?
Right, yeah.
Here's the target, and here's cool flags that Levi has up. They're those little like the wire,
Right.
with the little flag on it.
Okay.
I shot 2 flag wires. So I'm like, he's playing defense because you can't see these targets without the flags for the most part.
Yeah.
So I'm like killing flags so that they can't see it.
Okay.
And he's shooting defensively. He's getting rid of the target getting rid of the flag so you can't find the target.
That is funny, man.
But that was an amazing match. So there you go, Chris Beck.
Yeah, it's good people, man. Giving them the dope.
I was eating a hot dog. There you go. I was eating a hot dog. Eating and helping is the same. I was eating hot dog. I was doing something.
Yeah.
Watching chat in Colorado. Oh, that's funny.
I got no dope.
Yeah, thank God for that because I would have dropped a lot of shots until I figured. And there was like grass and everything behind it.
Oh man!
So you couldn't spot. You couldn't spot your man.
Yep.
So that was a savings. I helped Chris out a couple times. Let's see.
No coaching.
So that's what 0.7 meant at the beginning of the chat. Yes, sir, DW. Yeah, I had 1.4 in. So what I told him, so 1.4 ended up being the joke of the day.
Okay.
Through the rest of the match.
So you're way over then.
It was like, yeah, I was way over because it was a close target.
Yeah.
And and it was just like, so there you go.
Okay, now I get it.
Yeah.
Well, I can see where that gets flustering. But hey, man, you had a group of good guys out there. So.
Oh, I tell you what, we have the best shooters in America.
Yeah, no mulligans, right?
No mulligans.
Well,
Dick Hedges wanted to go to that match, Levi.
Yeah, he did.
He had a bunch of Florida guys. If I'd have known you were running that match, I signed up for your Facebook thing too, Levi. So if you guys ever want to go to the amazing Cavern Cove Shootout, which, guys and gals, if you don't know, most one-day matches, and I can't talk for every state in the United States, but most of the time, if you're lucky, you're getting 45 shooters. A lot of places go and shoot, and they shoot against 8 people. We had 84 sign up for a one-day match.
That's a lot.
There was less than that at regionals, like different, throughout the regions for the regional match.
Yeah.
To get them to go to nationals.
Yeah.
So that is freaking amazing. So Levi and Todd and all those guys did a freaking outstanding job. It was done well. It was a beautiful facility. I've never been out there. It was a long drive, but it was worth it.
Yeah, yeah. Anytime we get out to a place to shoot differently, and that's the best benefit. Get out of your home range, go to another person's arena or shooting range and go see what you could do.
Yeah.
Kind of give you a perspective of how good you are or what you need to improve on.
No, that definitely helps. And that's the reason why you kind of see me go places.
Yeah.
I'm like the one time I went to Mississippi, right?
Right, yeah.
I was like, I looked on practice score. There was some matches, local matches, and they had like 9, 10 shooters.
Right.
Because it was like kind of it was a Sunday.
Yep.
Like I had shot Saturday, and I'm like, I want to shoot Sunday.
Right.
So I'm like, and I'm looking for bigger matches, and actually, nice place, but it's Gunline, and they were out of Mississippi.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
And they had quite a bit of shooters. I don't remember what it was now, 30 or something. And I'm like, I'm gonna sign up for that, man. So I freaking I signed up for that, drove my ass 9 hours down to Mississippi. But I like seeing new shooters, and then every once in a while they'll be like, "Oh, what's up, Rick?"
Yeah, exactly.
And I'm like, "That's freaking cool," you know.
Yeah, you start putting
someone watches the channel or whatever,
right?
And Levi's got an elbow cuff. But yeah, it's freaking awesome. So yeah, I want to get out to 22 Lima's area, do some Colorado shooting.
Yeah, he's got some pretty cool little area. I was watching his videos on that April Course of Fire.
I need to watch this video. I haven't watched it.
He just started that channel. He's actually got some really good pointers and tips on his
Does
channel.
he?
Yeah.
Well, if you guys don't know, 22 Lima Romeo, get over to his channel. I'm gonna promote it. I haven't seen it yet, but Kenny says that it's
a good channel, man. He's got
so is it like a 22 channel?
Yeah,
I saw the 22 on.
Yeah, he puts out Courses of Fire for NRL 22, and obviously some tips and pointers on how to shoot certain stages.
Maybe I have seen it. I don't know.
Yeah,
I'll have to watch one.
The content's great. It's straightforward to the point. I like it.
But isn't he running the IY60 target challenge?
No, that's another thing. So
oh man,
now I'm gonna have to take that off now.
Yeah, everybody. No. Yeah, get over there and sign up. Subscribe to 22 Lima, show them some love, and that's what we do. We promote everybody's stuff. We've got a great community, so definitely do it. And if you don't do it,
he said, "Dot."
You're just not very nice. Let's see here.
Yeah, what's Lima Romeo stand for?
Let's see here. Dun, 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 dun.
Stop encouraging the cheat.
Stop what?
Stop it. He said, Josh, stop encouraging the cheat. It's all about gaming. You get your stage plan in. So here's a question. So coming out here, at least from my side, and from the west side.
Oh, see.
West side.
Go ahead.
Anyway, so
they're coming after this.
Yeah. So we have our Courses of Fire that are labeled out, right? For instance, you are going to shoot through a barricade or a porthole or whatever it is. And all it says in the stage description is your barrel must shoot through the porthole. Now, there's opportunity to do certain things and manipulate. How
that's gaming.
It's gaming, right? I mean, folks will say it's gaming. For us, if it's not listed in the Course of Fire, it is considered okay. But every place is different. I don't know what you guys think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it all depends. Depends on what you're trying to do. Because in the beginning of the thing, it said you can help your partner. This has nothing to do with your barricade thing.
No, yeah, exactly. It's something different.
So in the beginning of the chat in the morning with everybody,
right?
You can do whatever you want to help your partner, but pull the trigger.
Right. Okay.
So I said, okay. But I asked before the thing like you guys did.
Yep.
I said, hey, Chris, when my partner gets onto the boat, can I hold it more stable?
Yeah, but that's the same thing. Before he takes his first shot or chambers his first round.
No, I'm going to hold the thing. I'm a partner.
Gotcha.
He said no. And then I was like, well.
Yeah, because that was clarified too. So on that, specifically that stage, that boat stage, you can stabilize for your partner, but as soon as he takes his first shot, we're not allowed to basically stop the rocking.
I got this right here. Let me find it.
Yeah,
doesn't say any of that shit on there.
Well, there's a lot of what they consider gaming, manipulating the stage or props or whatever. But if it's not listed, at least where I'm at, it is okay. It's acceptable as long as it's like, like for instance, you use a different prop or something. You can't just go bring another prop over to help you stabilize. If you're using it, whatever it says, like shoot through a porthole, you can use whatever it takes to make your rifle shoot through that porthole or whatever it is, having your barrel through the porthole. But that's just how it's done over there. Just seeing it is different on certain areas. That's what I'm trying to say.
You could read because I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
And I know the whole thing that had happened.
Yeah.
And transpired. But
drop points, timing.
And then the problem is so the history of the range,
right?
They've never done that before. You weren't never allowed to do that before.
Gotcha.
But you got people that have never been there.
Right.
And then you got people that are like, hey, here's a great idea.
Right. Yeah.
And at the end of the day, would it have been legal? Kind of, because it didn't say. The problem is they can't make these books either. You can't do this, you can't do that, you can't do this, you can't do that. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
So, I don't know. It is what it is. Okay. Mr. Levi Wilson says, you should have signed up. We accept all waitlist shooters. The answer was that Dick Hedges said they had signed up on the wait list. So Dick Hedges lied to me.
Uh-oh.
Overthinking it, Dick Hedges says on that one.
Yeah. And you could be right. You're overthinking it, but it was an option how to shoot that stage.
He said he signed up on the wait list because I told him we'll come to Alabama with us. It's on your way home anyways.
Wait list. That's why.
Yeah. I don't know about the old Mr. Hedges. He got caught. Yes, you, Mr. Hedges. You were overthinking it. Yeah, darn it anyways. Cyclops says 22 Lima, just subscribe. There you go, buddy.
Joe's got it.
Yeah. Hopefully you guys get over there to 22 Lima Romeo and sign up. Well, maybe he'll be a famous YouTube star one day and he'll remember us little guys.
I know. There's a lot of channels I've seen start up.
Like Pursuit of Accuracy?
Yeah.
And then they don't even talk to you anymore?
No, exactly, man. He only hung out with me for like 2 minutes. He was gone.
He was in my squad. I had to deal with him the whole time. It was horrible. He was wearing his Pursuit of Accuracy shirt.
Oh, gosh.
And I had to look at it the whole time. It was making me sick. Yeah. I think that was his game plan. It was to get me nauseous.
Yeah.
So, the target would move. Oh, okay. When you're on a boat.
Gotcha.
And you get the seasickness thing.
Yep, that's what he was doing.
We're testing to see if he's still out there right now. And I was like, I can't. I just got done looking at the Pursuit of Accuracy.
I was disappointed in the KYL. That's his thing, man.
You know what? I wasn't going to show this.
Uh-oh. I got secrets.
I wasn't going to show this, but.
So me and Ray were on a different squad, so we avoided all that talking.
Yes, you did.
It would have been great, though. I'll be throwing pebbles at you guys on your stage. It's like cigarette butts at you.
It would have been. It would have been really good. It
would have been funny.
Trying to find this. I got to find the right match. Okay, so the Matt video was after. It's before that. Where is it?
Yeah, not a problem. 22 Lima Romeo. Anybody that takes their time to actually show the course of fire, I don't think people understand how much it takes to actually set up a camera equipment and just detailedly show how to do something. It's a lot of effort on top of video editing. You probably got family. I don't know if you have kids or not. I mean, I do. So it takes a lot of time away from them as well. So anybody that puts effort on a channel should definitely be recognized.
It's a lot of work. It's a pain.
It is, man. It is.
I don't know where this video is at. Oh, here it is. There he is.
Oh, no.
There he is, our buddy Josh. Mr. Pursuit of... All right, you guys won't be able to hear me probably. I don't know if you can hear that, but it was a fun time hanging out with all these guys.
Yeah. Meeting all the guys in person, they're probably like, "Damn, that's one tall Asian."
Yeah,
He walked up to me, he was like,
"Who was that?"
Josh.
That
was pretty funny.
Let's see. I'm treating this like a second job, but they say if you do what you love, you never work a day in your life. Yeah. Zach. There's Zach. I met Zach. Looking forward to seeing y'all in a couple weeks in Alabama. Zach, I'm not looking forward to seeing you because that means I have to load a bunch of ammo.
That's what I'm here to help you out with.
Yeah, we're gonna try to do that.
Yeah, we should be doing a video on that. Your 6 Creedmoor.
I hate loading ammo.
AKA Skittles, right?
ACO.
Is it this one? AKA Skittles? Is that one right?
That's the old, Skittles chassis there.
Yeah.
And then Skittles is over there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna knock that out.
The Ginger Gun Ninja. The Ginger Gun Ninja. But we shoot as a family. That's cool, man. That 5 kids. Wow. That's freaking cool. Zach, I need you to load for me. Yeah. Who wants to be my reloader? If you guys, let's see. Yeah, we're caught up. We're caught up so far.
Right on, man. So I wonder if anybody has any questions on basically anything PRS or 22 related. It's open. It's all you.
Oh, the Fruit Loop rifle. Yeah, DW was very upset that I didn't call that the Fruit Loop rifle.
I think Skittles was a good name.
I like the Skittles.
Skittles.
I don't even remember who named it. Somebody named it Skittles.
Somebody in the chat.
I think I asked one that. I said, what should we name this ugly thing? And DW had that. I actually asked what we should name that one. And they came up with some pretty cool names, but it just doesn't deserve a name like the old Skittles does.
Nah.
I'm actually thinking about getting another chassis.
Okay.
Because another MPA chassis.
Mm-hmm.
And seeing if I can get ATF hydrographics to build me another Skittles.
You'll do it.
But in the chassis that I like.
Okay. So
and then I'll have a new chassis. No, but for 22. I want to do a Skittles MPA for centerfire and for it'll be like a signature Rick's ugly ass rifle. But cool looking.
We should get the barrel all like lime green too. It'd be awesome.
I seen a barrel that was lime green on a Facebook 22 rimfire thing. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, there's a couple.
I don't think lime green would look good on there though.
I seen an all white barrel before. That was kind of cool.
That's racist.
It was a Star Wars theme.
Ain't nobody got time for Star Wars. Not for me. I'm too old.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sending you components to load for me. Let's see. Some of those green papers with the heads on it too.
Nice.
Taste the rainbow. Honestly, I don't even like Skittles. Like the candy.
I'm not a big Skittles
I'm
person.
not. I'd pick something way over Skittles.
Yep.
Like if there was one candy, it would be peanut M&Ms. Like I pick those. Like when I go to the gas station or something, I'm like, I need something.
Need something to crunch
Yeah,
on. Yep.
I get those. That's my go-to.
Gotcha.
Dun, dun, dun. Let's see. Tree Fella ordered a bunch of stuff. He got a Gray Ops plate.
Yep.
He got a Schmedium. No, he didn't. He got a Gray Ops plate. He got an Armageddon big ass bag.
The big body bag?
Yeah, the pump pillow.
Okay.
And he ordered one. Oh, he got a box in the mail. It's a Gray Ops plate with the bag.
Yeah.
And then he got a pump pillow and he got his NRL membership crap sitting here. So when he shows up, he's gonna have all sorts of Christmas presents for himself.
Nice.
Not during Christmas. West One says 284 with Lapua brass. 284 with Lapua brass.
I shot it.
Lapua.
Yep.
La.
284. That's F-class cartridge.
Oh, you can't say Derby Pro is saying best long range 22 rifle. That's that's tough. On a budget. What's a budget?
Dude, I mean, Josh got it right. The CZ 457, the GARs they're great rifles out of the box. Unless you drop it in a what is it? What's that cheap chassis Joe has? But that Boyd stock. Yeah, you drop it in the Boyd stock, you might have problems.
Joe?
Cyclops Joe.
Oh, Cyclops Joe.
Yeah. Yeah, don't put it in the Boyd stock. Just avoid that stock.
At all costs.
At all costs.
No, I've never used that stock, so I can't say anything good or bad about it.
Yeah, I have.
I think it depends on what you're trying to do.
Well, it's not that it's a bad stock, is that you have to enhance it by doing bedding, properly inlay the action and then get your bottom metal right.
If you had to stay in production, I would pick a CZ.
CZ, yep. MTR.
Yeah. And let's say production price, but not, you could do whatever you wanted to it. So I get a CZ,
yep,
MTR with a Trigger Tech diamond.
Right.
I'd put it in a.
You could put a.
I'd put it in an MPA chassis.
So I didn't know this. Does Trigger Tech make a diamond for that?
No, I'm saying if I could do whatever I wanted.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah. All right.
I'd have DP Gunworks build a barrel.
I don't know who those guys are.
I was gonna say. And then I would have
oh yeah, Treefell. Yeah, he's right. The T1X is another great action. You ever play with that thing yet?
No, I love Tikas. I got one over.
Yeah, the T1X.
There. I love Tika, but I didn't ever put any time and energy into one.
My Wes there's a shooter. It's actually a friend of mine. He runs a Tika T1X, and I've actually personally played with one. They're great actions. I'd
put it in an APA chassis hybrid.
Yep.
The BAA, no, the hybrid, and
well,
I guess I'd run a PST, Vortex PST.
Yeah. Well, that's something I do plan on getting into, is just seeing what can you do with these production rifles. That's why I'm starting with the Bergaras, and I will get to the CZs, and let's just see how well of a rifle you could do. Obviously, Josh does a really good job doing that with the 457s. I mean, he puts those Elijah barrels in.
Yeah, but you have all the edits.
You have all the edits.
Yeah.
Well,
so you can't have edits in the stages.
Yeah, you can't do that. Yeah. So I do have a brand new Bergara B14R. I mean, this is brand new production. I looked and I actually did a lot of research and called folks like like you and a few folks that had Bergaras or had played with Bergaras and had mentioned something about it clicking on the downstroke. I can say that right now the two brand new Bergaras that I had seem to have had some changes. When you lock the bolt down, it doesn't have that click.
The second one?
That second, yeah, like it's camming over something. The second change is the bolt shroud is actually tighter. It's a different bolt shroud, so the clearances are tighter. So, I'll go over all that. Obviously, I'm waiting on a set of rings. That's why I didn't put the video out. I literally just left, and those the scope base just showed up there like 10 minutes later. So when I get home, I got that.
Oh, they're at home now.
Yeah, I got that waiting on me. So I'll probably put the Arc and EP5 scope on there, or maybe a Night Force just to play with it. No on the lift, yeah. I mean, yeah, same thing. I reached out to Dick about the B14. This one is totally different. Like I have 3 of them right now, plus the 2 brand new ones. So I'll probably showcase all that.
Do you know anything about this one? What West One says?
The Keystone.
I don't.
It's kind of like the Remington 700 40X actions, the original 22.
Okay.
It's very similar to that. Now, I don't personally know it. I have seen it, and he was asking. He reached out to me asking what chassis will fit that. Now, like I said, it's very similar to the Remington 700. So I think a little bit of the rear tang, just having a little bit of filing down, will fit that in the Remington 700. So, yeah, it would have to be a stock, not a chassis, obviously.
So I'm trying to think of that rifle.
With the PTG makes it right now. They have the Remington 40X. Now I might pick it up just to play with it.
40Xs have always been hammered.
It's always and they use Savage. The Savage little mini clips, kind of like the CZs. I call it clip. Oh God, magazine, little banana magazine. Yeah. So
and it's a little AK mag, the mini micro
little
AK mag.
Yeah, little CZ. Yeah, so I'll probably play with that. That's been known. There's been known issues with those that I've seen with extraction, but I believe PTG has addressed all of those. So I'll probably pick one of those up just to see what it'll do.
Well, with anything like a Ruger, so I started this crazy adventure with the Ruger RPR. And then I did a video on polishing the bolt and like all the things to try to hone what, as you spend more money, the company spends more time smoothing, making everything a little bit nicer. So that's kind of where you see, as the price goes up, the quality of stuff, the materials used, the metals used, the time put into it,
Right. Yeah. When you get to, like, for instance, a Remex or somebody that is doing voodoos, you could actually pick the barrel you want, and put it all together. So, for instance, the biggest factor that I've taken away from a lot of these 22s is balance of a rifle. You're not fighting the actual rifle's mechanics. So you put the rifle on the barricade, it stays still. It's not trying to, fall on you. That way you could get in position and all that. When you have a rifle that's unbalanced, then you have a rifle that's trying to fall off on the barricade, and while you are trying to get in position, and then all of that's just time wasted.
Well, if you're racking a bolt that's heavy to open or close, you're turning the rifle, and then you got to basically bring it back to level.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So the mechanics of the bolt being smoother over, dunk dunk or whatever, depending on the action you're using, is a factor.
It is, yeah. It's a huge factor. Like you're saying, if it's clicking on the downstroke, you're all of a sudden now you just change your canting, and if you're taking a 300-yard shot, well, that it could be off plate pretty quick. But I think you got it right. Anything in the competition world, specifically NRL 22, there's nothing cheap about it. You're going to spend money. I mean, it's just nature of the sport. The key point about it is not to just go out there and keep spending money. You have to know what gear to buy, what accessories, what suits you, because everybody shoots differently. Everybody has a different preference. I could say, Remexes are the best rifles out there, which I'm not going to, because I know, there's all kinds of great rifles out there. And you can go out there and shoot a voodoo and say voodoos are the freaking best rifles. So everybody has their own preference. You just have to attend these matches and just give it a try, and folks will lend you their equipment, let you shoot the rifle at the end of the match or something, right? Go out there and shoot it and say, hey man, this is something I want to do. This has helped me improve my score.
And what'll help you improve your score is having a rifle that will let you take the bullet from the magazine and put it into the chamber and shoot it without any screw ups, hiccups, jams.
And we've seen that
all day long. Every match, there's somebody's shit going down.
Yeah, I've seen somebody chuck a voodoo mag.
Well, NRMX.
NRMX,
CZ. And let's see. My last video has a lot of scope cam in it. You can really see how much the RPR and the Megara move the reticle compared to the CZ4. So, the CZ is a 60 degree, but a smooth 60. Kind of like a Voodoo 360. The action on a Voodoo 360 is amazing.
Right.
And then if they could get the bullet to go into the chamber and out, that would be amazing.
Right. There's a couple actions coming out pretty soon, and I can't confirm, but I've heard your favorite action might be coming out with a 22.
Oh shit! Actually, I heard about that a couple of years ago. They were supposed to be working on that. Remember we talked about that when we were building Skittles? I'm like, that'd be a good trainer, for the trainer. You know what I mean? So, we are already at almost 2 damn hours. So we should probably. If you guys haven't hit the thumbs up button, and if you liked tonight's chat or disliked tonight's chat, go ahead and thumbs up the chat. Oh, there's Andrew. What's up, Andrew? And go to bed. He said, have a good night, but definitely hit the thumbs up button, subscribe if you haven't.
Yeah, absolutely.
Go over to Eagle Eye Precision if you're looking for good content. And
it's not good content. I just share it.
It's good stuff.
I appreciate it.
Especially those what do you think was the hardest stage Sunday? Well, here, Levi, I'll tell you right now.
they're all hard. It's standing that freaking cold weather. That sucks.
No, Sunday.
Oh, Sunday.
Sunday. Oh, and Montgomery. I don't know. I thought the Course of Fire was great. Who is it? It's freaking Zach Montgomery. It's supposed to be a swappable setup. Oh, he knows what we're talking about. Yeah. You mentioned you primarily used the Schmedium. How much sand did you take out of it? I took out, I would guess, 2.5 cups.
Yeah.
That's about what I took out. Some people like them taller, thicker, heavier. I like to use it as a very manipulated. I can manipulate it really well in the rear when I'm trying to shoot like prone or some weird funky modified prone thing. I don't know. That's the way I like it. I took more out, but I kept it. I kept it in a container. I think when people come over to my house because it's in like a Tupperware container, they probably think it's cocaine or something. Like what? Because it's white sand.
Yeah, they see these lab skill.
They're like, what are you doing? What is all that?
Yeah. For me, like I run a Schmedium too, and honestly, I took out barely any. But that's just me, you know.
Yeah, see, it's all personal preference.
It's really yeah. You have to go out there and slap it on a cattle grate and throw your rifle on there and see if that holds your rifle. That's what I do.
Yeah, because I know like Matt, my partner Saturday, he likes to run his stick. Yeah, he's actually taking some out.
Yeah,
but when he first got it, he didn't mess with it, and I'm like, this thing you can't do anything with this. It's so damn. It was like the perfect shape that it came in. Yeah, and you couldn't grab it and squeeze it so it fold up or.
It falls out over time anyway. Stuff starts leaking out everywhere.
Let's see. Yeah. Levi, hardest stage was I don't really think there was a hard stage, honestly. And I don't mean that like one way. I just mean it as in like it was well done. The targets were great sizes. And I was trying to figure out when I sucked the worst at, but I kind of did all right the whole day.
Yeah, you did.
I'm gonna only drop stage 5, climb up, then out. I don't even know what that was. 2 to 6 inch dipsticks at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different distances. I dropped 3 on that one. So I would say that one or stage 8, the tank trap, but that was because I had the wrong dope and I got a 9 out of 12 on that one. I shot your flags, your little wires. So I mean, I officially hit a target, but not the right target.
Oh, you pulled a Kenny.
So, yeah, I don't know. It was a freaking awesome match. So yeah. You did it well, Levi. I would say do it again. And when you get ready to do it again, let me know ahead of time and I'll help promote it. I didn't even know about this match until Bill Sweeney told me about it. I think Rick almost cleaned the hardest stage. I don't know what the hardest stage was. The Know Your Limits, the Cattle Gate one was our first stage, so I was still kind of warming up. The spinner, I got a 10 on. The stair step one, I got a 10 on. That was at the end of the day that I was finally warmed up.
Right.
It's like my brain don't work for the first. I haven't had enough
sweet
tea.
Same way. Yep. Yeah. The first 2 stages, I'm like, dude, really? That's a giveaway.
Ask Chris. He would know. He came in first place. What was the hardest stage, Chris? Tree Feller says, you killed it, Kenny.
I killed it. No. I sucked, man. I felt like I was dropping crazy. Almost zeroing out a stage. You just can't recover after that.
Hey, Levi, send me a message or an email or something, and we'll get you guys on here and you can talk about it ahead of time for the match or whatever. You know, we'll do a live chat on it. All right, you guys, it's almost been 2 hours. It was a fun time. Appreciate it. Kenny?
Yeah.
Thanks for coming over.
Dude, awesome place, man.
We appreciate it.
Yeah, we're going to have some fun. We got some more videos coming up, right?
Yeah. We still got to make them, though, because we haven't made them.
Yeah, you haven't made any videos. Yeah.
Let's see. Other than that, that's it. I'll try to get some video out of Sunday's match. And other than that, that's it. BC Extreme, welcome.
What's up?
And have a good night. All right, we're out here. You guys take care. Stay safe. whatever the ruling is for tomorrow, we shall not comply.
Yep. Stay positive, folks.
Stay positive. Just got to get the turd out of the crapper. That's all.
You can't control, but you can control your own day.
That's it. Say it.